Hello, 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 everybody there. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another adventure Saturday night at the ballpark. And we'll get started in a few minutes. I was stymied by a player on the 64 Dodgers, and it was Ken McMullen rather, and he wasn't carded with 79 at bats. So another good job by STRAT-O-MATIC with that. And so I had to print one out real quick. I would have made a card for him, but it's too late. I found out around 9 o'clock, and it says not going to have enough time to make the card. So I just stand by him. The only way I can see the chat is putting it on my big TV. Computer's going to be occupied tonight. As we roll the dice, I'll be calculating the plays into the computer game. I have both seasons. And let me see. And we are here. And okay, just gotta lower the voice, and I just want to make sure you can see everything. All right, let me make a couple of adjustments. Hi, hello, Frankie S. How you doing, buddy? I think that's. Let me see that. That's not going to do it. Just want to make sure. All right. Let's see. Let me see. I'll move it up a little more. I don't want to block the outs, so. I'm going to go with that. And maybe push this in a little bit. I think we're going to go with that tonight. Okay, all right, welcome back to another telecast of Saturday Night at the Ballpark. Tonight we have a winner's bracket between the 1968 Chicago White Sox going against the 1964 Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be T.John against Sandy Koufax. Sandy Koufax, in the year of 1964, he went 19-5 with a 1.74 ERA. And he'll be going up against T.John, who went 10-5 with a 1.98. Both pitchers are left-handed. And we'll get with the starting lineups for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be leading off and Maury Wills, shortstop. Batting second will be Jim Gilliam. He'll be at second base. Batting third is going to be T.Davis. He'll be in left field. F.Howard Hondo will be batting fourth. He'll be in right. Ken McMullen, as you can see his card, and it's not that bright, but I'm going to have to pay close attention to the rolls on that. It's in black and white. And it's Ken McMullen. He'll be at first base. John Warhas will be at third. He'll be batting sixth. Johnny Roseborough will bat seventh. He'll be behind the plate. Willie Davis will be batting eighth. He'll be in center field. And Sandy Koufax will be batting ninth. And he'll be going with a 1WR card for tonight. So 1WR. We got that down. And for the Chicago White Sox, we're in Comiskey Park tonight, and the ballpark figures for tonight, ballpark singles is going to be left for the lefties 8, and for the righties it's going to be an 11. Diamond shots for tonight's game, it's going to be 7 for the lefties and 7 for the righties. And this is Eddie Stanky's lineup for the 1968 Chicago White Sox. It's going to be Walt Williams leading it off. He'll be in right field. Luis Aparicio will be batting second. He'll be at shortstop. Tommy McCraw will be batting third. He'll be at first base. Batting fourth and in left field will be T.Davis. Batting fifth and playing third base will be Pete Ward. Batting seventh and in center field will be K.Berry. Batting seventh, the catcher will be Dwayne Josephson. And batting eighth and at second base will be Tim Cullen. And he'll be going over to Washington sometime during the 1968 season. Tommy John will be swinging a 6 and for tonight's game. Last time out for Tommy John, he went 9 innings, giving up 10 hits, walked 2, struck out 5, gave up 4 runs, 4 earned runs. And for Koufax, he went 9 innings, 6 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, and he pitched a shutout, complete game. All right, we're in the beautiful confines of the other side of the park of the city, and that's going to be Comiskey Park. All right, so Sandy, let me get John up. He'll be on top. And we're going to be ready to get going here. One other thing. Where are you? Okay. All right. All right, for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Maury Wills will be leading it off. And the White Sox are going to have to keep him off the bases tonight. We have a -1, so let's see what happens. Every half inning has a story, and Maury Wills is going to lead it off here in the top half of the first. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. I don't know who's in the room. I know Frankie S. is here. And we got a total of 4 watching, so I'm 1. And there's 3 others, so just say hello. I don't know, if I wasn't looking at the TV screen, so I don't know if you said hello. All right, so here comes Maury Wills for the Dodgers, and we're going to start playing ball here. This is a 1-0 bracket, so nobody's going home. And we're going to start off with Maury Wills. Maury Wills hit 275, 2 homers, 34 RBIs. First pitch of the ball game, and that's going to be a 2-4, and that's going to be a strikeout. Maury Wills swings at a 2-2 pitch, and he gets nailed. Wrong pen. Tommy John picks up his first strikeout, and that paper card that I have in the lineup is going to be an issue tonight, I can tell. All right, batting second, Jim Gilliam. He batted 228 in 1964, 2 homers, 27 RBIs. Gilliam, a switch hitter, he'll bat from the right side, and here comes the pitch from Tommy John, 6'9", from the right side, and that's a called strike 3, and Gilliam didn't like the call. He got him on a nice breaking pitch, and that's 2 quick outs for Tommy John. Batting third, it's going to be T.Davis, and T.Davis is going to play for both sides tonight. He'll be on the Chicago White Sox and left field, as well as for the Dodgers. T.Davis batting 275, 14 homers, 86 RBIs. Here comes the pitch by Tommy John, and that's going to be a 4-10 from the right side, and that's going to be a range play. Center field is Berry. He's at 2-8, so he has to clear 1, 2, 3 on the 20. And let's see. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. Let's see if there's an error on the play. It's a 12, no error, so it's going to be a 2-out single for T.Davis as Berry saw that line drive sink in, and he could not, takes it on the 1 hop, and he'll throw it in. So back into the infield, 2 down. And T.Davis is a 15 off the jump with 2 outs, and big Frank Howard at the plate. You don't want to take the bat out of his hands in case he doesn't make it. Frank Howard's a right-hand batter. He batted 226 in 1964, 24 homers, 69 RBIs. And here comes the pitch to Hondo, and he goes 6-6 from the right side, and that's going to drill to left field for a base hit. I gotta get the running speed here. 1-14 to left field. Let me see. The left fielder is a +4, so we're going to grab that as an 18. And there is 2 outs, so we're going to add 2 more, and that's a 1-19. They're not going to even bother. And Davis is going to go to third as F.Howard delivers a single into left field. Tommy Davis did not hesitate, ran all the way to third base. Now we got first and third with 2 outs now, and the Dodgers are threatening. Number 4. All right, so 2 singles, and here comes Ken McMullen. And yeah, it's gonna be a problem the whole night. I can see it. And Ken McMullen batted .209, 1 homer, 2 RBIs in the year 1964. He's a right-handed bat. We got first and third, infield back, of course, with 2 outs. Here comes Tommy John's pitch, and that's a 1-7 from the left side, and that's a hot column for McMullen, but he hits it in between a split on a home run and a single. That's a ground ball or short. It's going to be played by Aparicio. He goes to first base, and the inning is over for the Dodgers. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on, and we play the half. It's the 64 Dodgers nothing. The 68 White Sox coming to bat. Takes care of that. All right. Koufax on the bump, taking his warm-ups, and he'll be facing Williams, Aparicio, and Tommy McCraw. So here we go. And Walter Williams, in 1968, he batted .241. .241 with 1 homer, 8 runs batted in. Koufax looks in, and he gets the sign by Roseboro. Here comes the pitch, and that's a 3-6. 3-6 from the left side. That ball is lifted to left field. Tommy Davis is right there. He pats his glove, and he makes the first out of the game, of the inning, actually. All right, Luis Aparicio stand in. Aparicio batted .264 in 1968, 4 homers, 36 RBIs. Koufax looks in, gets the sign, delivers, and he goes 2-9 on him from the left side. 2-9's ground ball to the right side. Gilliam picks it up. He throws to first, and that's the second out. 2 quick outs. Here comes Tommy McCraw. Tommy's a left-handed batter. He batted .235, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. Stands in. Koufax lefty on lefty situation, and he delivers a 2-6 from the left side. Fly ball to center field. Willie Davis ranges over towards his left, makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Sandy Koufax. And for the Chicago White Sox, we played 1 inning here at Comiskey Park. Those Los Angeles Dodgers is 64-0, and the Chicago White Sox nothing. We'll go to the second. Come on, Tommy. All right. I need a sip of hot chocolate. Okay. We go to the top of the second inning. It's going to be John Warhouse, Roseboro, and Willie Davis here in the top of the second inning for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And leading off, Warhouse is a right-handed batter. Batted .193, no homers, 8 RBIs. Pitch by Tommy John goes 6-7. On the right side, range play to second. That's going to be Cullen. Cullen's at 330. He's a 1 through 4 off the 20. And that's a 5. And he just makes the play. That's an 11 and no error. That's a ground ball to second. Cullen feels it, ranging over towards his right. Throws to first, and that's the first out. Johnny Roseboro is the catcher. He batted .287, 3 homers, 45 RBIs. Roseboro is a left-handed batter. We got a lefty-on-lefty situation. Here comes the pitch by Tommy-John. And that goes 4-8 from the left side. 4-8 is a called strike 3, and Roseboro goes down on strikes. That's Tommy-John's 3rd strikeout of the game. And the next batter will be Willie Davis. He is a left-handed batter. Willie Davis batted .294, 12 homers, 77 RBIs. John's pitch. He goes 6-8 from the left side, and that's a high fly ball to center field. Berry moving over towards his right, and he's going to make the catch for the 3rd out. So that'll take care of the Dodgers here in the second. Played 1.5 here at Comiskey Park. It is the Dodgers nothing, White Sox nothing. Nothing. All right. Go to the bottom of the second inning. It's going to be Tommy Davis, Ward, and Berry for the Chicago White Sox. Koufax completed his warm-ups. Tommy Davis will step into the right side of the batter's box. Tommy Davis batted .268, 8 homers, 56 RBIs. Here comes Koufax's pitch to Tommy Davis. Goes 4-6 from the right side. Vulnerable. 4-6 is a split. 1-6 on the double. That's a 16. That's a high fly ball to center field. Willie Davis is chasing Tommy Davis's ball, and he makes the catch on the warning track for the first out here in the second inning. Center field. 1 away. Here comes Pete Ward. He's a left-handed batter. We got another lefty-on-lefty situation. He batted .216, 15 homers, 50 RBIs. Sandy Koufax gets assigned by Roseboro. And he delivers a 5-11 from the left side. 5-11. And that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Gilliam right there. Fields it, throws to first. And that'll take care of Pete Ward. 5-11. That was my train of thought. Second base, 4-3. All right. 2 away. And Sandy just moving along. I've given up a run so far in this tournament. So Sandy, with 2 outs here in the second, will face K.Berry. He's a right-handed batter, .252 hitter, 68, 7 homers, 32 RBIs. And here comes the pitch, and it goes down as a 4-8 from the right side. Vulnerable, and it's going to be a walk. So the Chicago White Sox have their first base runner with 2 outs here in the second inning. In the name of K.Berry. K.Berry is a 15 off the jump. And there are 2 outs. Dwayne Josephson is going to stand in from the right side. We're going to hold. We're going to hold K.Berry and Dwayne Josephson. Right-hand batter. He batted .247, 6 homers, 45 RBIs. Here comes Koufax's pitch. And it goes 6-8 on him from the right side. 6-8 is popped up into the infield. Left side, Maury Wills going back on the edge of the outfield grass. And he's going to make the catch, and that'll do it for the White Sox here in the second. So we completed 2 here in Comiskey Park. We have no score. We'll be back. All right, we go to the top of the 3rd inning. And it's going to be Koufax, Maury Wills, and Jim Gilliam here in the 3rd inning. me see if I could do something with that card. Let me just see if I could drop it down. Let's go that way. See what that can do. All right. It's going to be Koufax. Koufax is a 1. I'll flip it. He's a 1 WR. So Tommy John looks in, and he's going to get the sign by Dwayne Josephson. And here comes the pitch. And he goes 2-4. 2-4 is going to be a swing and a miss, and Koufax strikes out. That is the 4th strikeout for Tommy John. First out here in the 3rd. And the batter is Maury Wills. Maury Wills struck out his first time up, 0 for 1. In the game, Tommy John looks in, and he gets the sign by Dwayne Josephson. And here comes the pitch. And that's a 3-6 from the left side, and that's going to be ball 4. So that could be the start of it. Maury Wills is on base. 1-out walk. And the batter is going to be Jim Gilliam. See what Maury could do. He's an 18. 18 minus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 1 to 17, or for 2 through 6. So let's see if he can get the jump here. And it's a 7, so he does not get the jump. So Maury Wills does not get the jump. So he has a 15, minus the 4 is an 11. He gets a 12. And that's good enough for me. He's going. Maury Wills is going to get going to try to swipe a bag here. And now, what did I say? 1 to 11, 1 to 12. Here comes the throwdown from Dwayne Josephson. Maury Wills trying to steal it, and he does. He steals the base. Maury Wills with a stolen base. Oh, 1 out. Okay, and I'm getting sloppy here. Jim Gilliam still at the plate. Jim Gilliam is a switch hitter, so he'll be batting from the right side. Runner on. They're going to be holding him. Right side. Tommy John from the stretch looks in with Josephson, and they do a pitch out, and Maury Wills not going. And let's see what Maury can go. He has a 12 on that. We're gonna hold off on this. Let's see what Gilliam could do. Tommy John delivers. That's a 2-8 from the left side. Ground ball, 3rd base. Ground ball at 3rd base with a runner on 2nd. That's a B, and that's a 6. If it's hit 2, hit the 2nd or 1st, batter's out, runners advance. Otherwise, they're going to hold. So that's going to be a ground chop down to 3rd base. And Ward takes a look at Maury Wills, throws to 1st, and there are 2 down. I think no, okay. All right, I was just thinking about something. Tommy Davis steps in. He singled his last time up. Runner on 2nd, 2 men out. Wills on 2nd. Here comes Tommy John from the stretch, and he delivers a 110. 110. It's going to be a split, and that's going to drive in a run. 1 to 3 on a double. That's a 14. It's a base hit for Tommy Davis. Maury Wills round the 3rd. He's going to score, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead on Tommy Davis' single. Wills scores, and the Dodgers lead at 1-0. So that's all with 2 outs. And here comes Big Frank Howard now with Tommy Davis on. He'll be held. Howard singled his last time up. Dodgers lead it at 1-0. Tommy Davis on 1st base takes a good lead. Tommy John from the stretch looks over. Now he's coming to the plate. And he goes 1-6 on Frank Howard, and that's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out big Frank Howard. So that'll be 5 strikeouts for Tommy John. The Dodgers do get a run. They do get a run on a hit, a walk, a stolen base, and they leave 1 man on. 2.5 in the books here at Comiskey Park. It's the Dodgers of Los Angeles of 1964 1, 68 Chicago White Sox nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Koufax on the bunt, and for the White Sox, it's going to be Tim McCullen. No, not McCullen. Tim McCullen, Tommy John, and Walt Williams here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Dodgers. And here comes the pitch from Sandy Koufax to Tim Cullen. And that's a 6-4 from the right side. 6-4, range play to center. 6-4 on a range play to center field. Willie Davis is a 2-8, 1-3 off the 20. And that's a 5. He's going to make a nice catch out there, but we're going to check for the errors to 12, and he does make the nice catch off Tim Cullen's line drive to center field, 1 down. Nice play by Tommy Davis. Here comes Tommy John. Tommy John, he's carrying the 6 NR card. He batted 194, 1 homer and 9 RBIs. Let's turn it around. And here comes the pitch. And Sandy, 2-1-4. And that's a deep fly ball to center field. Back goes Willie Davis at the track. And Tommy John puts him at the wall for the out. 2 away. Nice drive by Tommy John. Walt Williams will stand in, 2 down. And Sandy Koufax is from the wind up, and here comes Walt Williams from the right side. He's 0 for 1, flew out to left field his first time up. Here comes Koufax's pitch. 1-5 from the left side, and that's a swing and a miss, and Koufax gets his first strikeout of the game. And we played 3 here at Comiskey Park. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers 1, Chicago White Sox nothing. We will go to the 4th inning. Let's see something. Okay, Tommy John back on the bunt, and he's going to go against McMullen, Warhas, and Roseboro here in the top of the 4th inning. You know what, I'm going to just leave it to the side after this inning. All right, so McMullen batting from the right side, grounded out to third, shortstop his first time up. Tommy John looks in and gets the sign. And that's going to be a 2-3 from the left side, and I got to read that. And that's a fly ball. I need the magnifying glass. Shit. 2-3. 2-3. All right, I guess it's a. That's terrible. That is terrible. Hold on. I'm going to have to. McMullen. All right, I'm going to have to go to the computer card, and that's a left fly ball, 2-3. 2-3 is a ballpark. So we got a ballpark there. So we'll Mark is a ballpark. Yeah, we got a ballpark roll. Ballparks tonight for lefties. Excuse me, from the righties. It's a 1-11. And that's a 2, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So it's a ballpark single. And the Dodgers got a leadoff base runner. McMullen is not that great. He's a 1-3, and he's not going to steal. So we'll just put him to the side here. Warhouse is going to step in. He grounded out his first time up. Infield back. Tommy John from the stretch, and they're not going to hold him on. And here comes the pitch from Tommy John, and that goes 4-8 from the right side. And that's a ground ball is short, picked up by Aparicio to Cullen to McGraw, and that is a 6-4-3 double play. So that's the first double play of the game. 2 down. And here comes Johnny Roseboro. Roseboro struck out looking his last time up. Batting from the left side, lefty on lefty. And there's a 1-7. 1-7 from the left side. Fly ball to right field. And moving over is Walt Williams. He's going to make the grab, and that'll take care of the Dodgers here in the 4th inning. So we played 3.5 here in Comiskey Park. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers 1, the Chicago White Sox nothing. We will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, no runs. Okay. It's going to be Aparicio, McGraw, and T.Davis here in the bottom of the 4th inning. White Sox trail by a run. And Koufax is done, and we are ready to go here. Koufax looks in, gets a sign. Bottom 4th, 1-0 Dodgers. Pitch by Koufax goes 6-8 on the right side. 6-8 popped up into the infield. Maury Wills with his arm up. He's going to make the catch, and that's the first down here in the 4th. 1 away. 1 down, Tom McCraw. There's a left-handed batter, lefty on lefty situation. He flew out to center field his first time up. Here comes the pitch by Sandy. And that's a 3-5 from the left side. Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Gilliam. No hesitation, throws to first base, and that's the second out, 4-3. 2 down. And here comes T.Davis. Tommy John or Sandy Koufax, neither one are going home tonight. One guy will go into the 1-1 bracket, the other to the 2-0 bracket. With 2 outs, T.Davis steps in from the right side, flow out to center field. His first time up, and he goes 2-7 on him from the left side. 2-7's ground ball to the left side. Wills picks it up, flies to first base, and that'll take care of the Chicago White Sox here in the 4th. We played 4. Dodgers lead at 1-0. We'll go to the 5th. All right. To the 5th. Going to the 5th with Tommy John on the bump, taking his warm-ups. And he's going to look at Willie Davis, Koufax, and Maury Wills here in the 5th inning. Willie Davis, excuse me, he's batting from the left side, flew out to center field his first time up. Tommy John looks in and gets the sign. And that's going to be a 4-4 from the left side. Catcher X. Catcher X. Josephson. See what he gets. That's going to be an 8. So that's a 9, let me see, 9, 10, 12. That's going to be a little ground ball in front of the plate. And Josephson goes to grab it. He calls John off. He goes to pick it up. He drops it, and that's going to be an E2 on Dwayne Josephson here in the 5th inning. E2. And let's see what this story says here in the top half of the 5th inning. Now Davis is on. He has an 18 off a 3 through 6. And let's see if the Dodgers can work out a run here. So we're going to have corners in for sure. And Koufax. See, Davis is on. He's going to hold him. Let's see. Davis is an 18, 16, 17 on a 3 through 6. 3 through 6. And we're going to go for the jump without hesitation. So he needs a 3 through 6. Let's see if he gets it. And it's a 9, and he's not going to get it. So no jump on Willie Davis, but he has a 15. Minus the 4 is an 11. He gets a 12, and we're going to go for the steal here on a 1 to 12. Tommy Davis. Here comes a pitch by John. There goes Davis. A pitch out from Josephson. And here comes a throw. And that's a 7. That is a 7. And Davis hits the swipes a big. And we have a runner on second base now. Tommy Davis. Now we're going to go corners in. Bunting is going to be a D on Sandy Koufax. And let's see what happens on the chart here. Sacrifice on a D. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to roll the 20 in case of a wild pitch, pass ball, and let's see what happens on the bunt. The corner's in, Ward's in, McGraw's in, and here comes the plate. And that's going to go as a 7, so there is none of that shenanigans. And we're going to go to 4, so it's going to go up to the right side first base line on a 7 on a D. And that's a good sacrifice by Sandy Koufax, and that'll move Tommy Davis over to third. 9. Sack. Unassisted. Number 3. And that's 1 out. So Tommy Davis gets to third. Playing a little bit of small ball here for the Dodgers of 1964. And here comes Maury Wills with 1 out now. Runner on third base. And here comes Wills, a switch hitter. He'll bat from the right side. He walked his last time up, and he also stole a base and scored. So that's what the White Sox will worry about in the pregame show, trying to keep him off base. And here comes Tommy John from the stretch. Davis walking down the third base line. And here comes the pitch, and it's a 1-7, and we have a freeze because we have a balk on Tommy John. So it's a 1-2 on the balk, and let's see what happens. And it's a 5, so it's no balk. We're going to go with the 1-7. 1-7 from the 1-7 from the left side, and we're going to call for infield in. But I didn't call it, so I'm not making an infield in. My bad. I should have called it before I rolled the dice, so I didn't do that. I brought in the corners, but I didn't bring in infield in. If I would have brought infield in, I would have had 2 hash marks in the corner of the box on Maury Wills. I did not do that. It's a 1-7, and that's going to be a ground ball to the left side. A ground ball to the left side to shortstop B. with a runner on third. That's 5. If it's hit to the second baseman or the shortstop, batter's out, and the runner's going to advance 1 base, and that's going to bring in T.Davis from third base. Let me just read that again. 5 on a B. If hit to second or short, and that's what it was. Batter's out, runners advance 1 base. If it was runner on third, 7. Batter safe, leading runner is out. My bad. I owe the White Sox something here. Ah, shit. 6 to fucking 3. Sorry. Didn't mean to curse, guys. That's going to be a run scored. RBI. Played it stupid. 2 down. Jim Gilliam will step to the plate. All right. Gilliam, switch hitter. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to third his last time up. And that's going to be a 6-9. Right side. 6-9. That's a called strike 3. And Gilliam goes down for the second time looking. And that is strikeout number 6 for T.John. And we played 5.5. We're halfway through. It's going to be the Dodgers 2. And the White Sox nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Error. Stolen base. 2 runs. Son of a bitch. All right. Koufax on the bump. And he's taking his warm-ups. Calm down. There are no hits. Alright, stepping up for the White Sox. It's going to be Pete Ward, Berry, Dwayne Josephson. Facing Sandy Koufax here in the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. You're watching the 1-0 bracket between the 1968 Chicago White Sox facing off against the 1964 Los Angeles Dodgers. Alright, so Pete Ward batting from the left side of the plate, lefty on lefty situation. Koufax looks in, gets the sign by Roseboro. 6-5. Left side. Called strike 3, and Sandy Koufax picks up his second strikeout. Here in the 5th inning, 1 down. 1 away, K.Berry has stepped to the plate, right-hand batter. He walked his first time up. 1 out. Koufax delivers. 6-5 on the right side, 6-5, and that's going to be another called strike 3, and Berry goes down on strikes. So now Sandy is starting to loosen up a little bit. That's 2 strikeouts for Sandy, 3 strikeouts for Sandy already, 2 in a row. He did have 10 in his last game in this tournament, and here comes Dwayne Josephson now with 2 down. Josephson is 0 for 1, popped up to short his first time up. Koufax delivers a 6-9 on him from the right side, and that's going to be a range play to short. Maury Wills is at 331. He has to clear 1 through 4 off the 20. And he gets that job done, and that's a 10. And we're going to check Maury Wills for a 10. And it's picked up by Wills. He throws to first base, mark it a 6-3. Inning over here in the 5th inning. We played 5 here at Comiskey Park. It's the Chicago White Sox of 68-0. The 64 Dodgers 2. We'll go to the 6th. It's going to be T.Davis, Howard, and McMullen. Here in the top of the 6th inning. T.Davis is 2 for 2 in the game. and he has an RBI. And Tommy John looks in and he gets a sign. And he goes 4-7 on him from the right side. 4-7, it's a leadoff walk. So this Davis starts the 6th inning with a leadoff walk. Tommy is a 15. 15 minus 2 plus 1 is 14. 14 off the jump on a 3 through 6 backslash on a 12. And we're going to go for it. Let's see what happens. It's being held. Frank Howard at the plate. Nobody out. So let's see. Davis could get the jump. And what did I say? 3 through 6. He gets the jump. He gets the jump on a -1, 1 to 14. So let's see. Tommy Davis is going to go. Dwayne Joseph's in. Here comes the throw down. And it's a 7. And the other, Willie Davis, Tommy Davis, all the Davises, is going to steal a base here. Stolen base number 3 for the Dodgers in this game. So it's a leadoff. I should have never did that. Yeah. I should have never did that. Alright, so stolen base. Let's see what Tommy John wants to do here. And Eddie Stanky. Exactly. I'm going to put him on. Intentional walk to Frank Howard. We got 1st and 2nd now. And Warhas will step to the plate. Warhas is 1 for... Oh, sorry. My bad. I knew that was going to happen. Ken McMillan is going to step in here. Let's see. Let me just get his card up because I can't really see that. It's too dark. Alright, so we got 1st and 2nd with Ken McMullen. He is now corners in. Corners in. And let's see, he's a B bunter. That moves him up to a C. Alright. And we're going to play a little more small ball here for the Dodgers. We're going to roll the 20 in case of a wild pitch pass ball. Let's see what happens. He is a B bunter. He'll go to a C with the corners in. And that's going to be a 4, so it's not in there. So this goes to a 1. And this is going to be bunted to the pitcher. And that's going to be a C4 speed. He lays down a great bunt, and it has the chance to beat it out for a single. Roll the 20, and if it falls within the runner's range, score it a single. Runners advance 1 base. If the split falls outside his running range, score it a sack and 1 base. All right, so we got a speed here. So what's Mullen's speed? 1 to 11. So it has to fall in to his 1 to 11 range. Let's see what happens. And it's a 2, and it's going to be a good bunt fielded by John over on his right side. He throws to first base, not in time. The bases are loaded on a perfect bunt by Ken McMullen. Bunt. Right down here, McMullen. Perfect bunt. Beauty of a bunt from Ken McMullen, and now the bases are loaded, and now the White Sox are in trouble. 3rd, 2nd, number 5. So now bases loaded with Warhas at the plate. Tommy-John knows he can handle him. He grounded into a double play. And we're going to pull the infield in with bases loaded now. Need the defensive chart. Now I'm going to pull him in. Of course, the White Sox will run last inning. Here in the sixth, we got bases loaded. Infield is in. Okay, let's see what happens. We got Warhas, John Warhas, from the right side. He's 0 for 2, grounded into double plays last time up. We got infield in, and they are loaded. Here comes the pitch by Tommy-John. And that's going to be a 1-9 from the left side, and that's a ground ball A with the infield in 9. The batter's out, runner on third is out. It's a double play, and all the other runners advance one base. What a great play by Aparicio. He goes home, and Josephson goes to first, so we're going to mark it a 6-2 to 3 double play. He's out. 6-2. He goes to third. He goes to second. So they get out of the double play. 6-2. He goes to third, right? 6 and 6. Oh, so they got out of it. And here comes John Roseboro. Roseboro was second and third. Did I play that right? I'm pretty sure I did. Just checking again. Base infield loaded. A9. Batter's out. Runner on third is out. Double play. Other runners advance one base. So out. Batter's out. And they move up to second and third. Okay, so second and third. Roseboro's the batters. Roseboro is 0 for 2. Flew out to left field. Right field his last time up. Lefty on lefty situation. John from the stretch. The pitch. And it's a 3-4. Left side. 3-4. That's driven into center field. Berry going after it. He's not going to find the ball. It one hops the wall. 2 runs are going to score. And the Dodgers now lead it 4-0 here in Comiskey. Two-run score, 2 RBIs. And every inning, every half inning has a story, and this is just one of them. A walk, a stolen base, an intentional walk, a sacrifice bunt that developed into a single. No one beats it out. Warhurst hits into a double play. Second and third, and Roseboro doubles for 2 runs. Willie Davis steps to the plate. He reached on an error his last time up. He stole a base and scored. Here comes the pitch. 4-7. 4-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a called strike 3. And Davis strikes out, and John gets his 7th strikeout. He's walking off the mound with his head down. It is 2 runs here in the 6th on 2 hits. There was no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 5.5 here at Comiskey Park. It's the Dodgers of 64-4, and no score for the 68 Chicago White Sox. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs. I can't even remember the hits. 2 hits. And 2 hits. All right. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's going to be Cullen, John, and Williams here in the 6th. Oh, wrong side, buddy. All right, Tim Cullen steps in, batting for the White Sox here in the 6th inning. Flew out to center field his last time up. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark. S.Koufax against Tommy John. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-5. 1-5 from the left side. Ground ball to the left side, picked up by Maury Wills. Fires to first, and there's one down. All right, so we got Tommy John stepping to the plate. He's a 6-R. Flew out to center field deep. T.Davis had to go back for that ball, and he made the catch on the warning track. Here comes his second at bat. Koufax delivers a 5-10, 3 nickels from the righty, and 5-10 is a called strike 3, and Koufax picks up number 4 here in the 6th inning. 2 away. And Walt Williams will stand to the plate. Williams is 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. Right-hand batter. Koufax looks in. And here comes the pitch. 6-8 on the right side. 6-8 popped up into the infield. Maury Wills is raising his arm. And he's signaling for the catch, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it for the White Sox here in the 6th inning. So that's a 6. Pop out. And that takes care of the 6th inning. We played 6, Dodgers 4, White Sox nothing. We'll go to the 7th. Frankie, you there? All right, S.Koufax will grab a bat here in the top of the 7th inning. 4-0 in favor of the Dodgers. Sandy is batting with a 1 WR card, and here comes the pitch by left-handed Tommy John. And he drops a 5-11 on him from the right side. 5-11 is a range play to right field. And Walt Williams is a 4, so this could be a little bit of a problem. Let's see, 1-11 off the 20. And it's a 15. He's going to make the catch. 9-10. And we'll check, and he makes a nice catch out in right field. S.Koufax goes the other way. That's the first out, 1 down. Maury Wills steps in. Wills 0 for 2 with a walk, stolen base, scored a run. Switch hitter, batting from the right side. John against Maury Wills. Here comes the pitch. 1-6. 1-6 from the left side. Fly ball to center field. And Berry standing right there. He's going to make the catch. Second out. 2 down. 2 away. Oh, God almighty. All right, 2 away. All right, Gilliam stands in. He's 0 for 3, struck out, looking his last time up. Switch hitter, batting from the right side. Tommy John gets in and gets a 5-5 from the right side. And 5-5 for Jim Gilliam. He is no power. It's normal home run, 1 for 4. That is a 3, and it's going to drop in for a base hit for Jim Gilliam. That's a 1-4. He does not have the power to hit that home run. If he did, he would have had a home run, and the Dodgers would have been leading this game 5-0. But Gilliam is going to grab a base. He's going to be held on. And that's a 2-out single, and Tommy Davis is the batter. Davis batting from the right side. He walked, stole, and he was thrown out at the plate on that 6-2-3 double play. Other than that, He is 2 for 2 in the game. And here comes the pitch by T.John from the stretch. And that goes down as a 2-11 from the left side, and that's grounded to the right side. Cullen's going to pick it up. He throws to first base, and that'll take care of the 7th. We're in 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch time here in Comiskey Park. And we have a score of 4-0 on the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's all sing, "Let's Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So anybody in there? Frankie, yes, you started off. God, you gotta have fun, boys. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. I think Frankie, yes. I think he fell asleep on me. All right. Now I'm going to get something to drink, and we're going to take a timeout. And it'll start off with the Chicago White Sox here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Aparicio, McCraw, and T.Davis to see if they could get something started against Sandy Koufax. Koufax now has 15 straight innings of shutout baseball. We'll be right back. I'm going to warm up my hot chocolate. Hold on. Leave the microphone here. All right. And we are back here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Aparicio, McCraw, and T.Davis. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. It's 4-0 LA. And here comes the Sandy Koufax pitch. That's going to be a 6-6 from the right side. 6-6, a fly ball to right field. And F.Howard is going to be there for the catch. 1 away. 1 down. Here comes Tommy McCraw. He is 0 for 2. And he grounded out to second base last time up. And here comes the pitch by Sandy Koufax. That's going to be a 5-8 from the left side. Range play to second base. Gilliam's at 322. He has to clear the 1 through 4 off the 20. And he gets it done. And we have a 10. And he's going to make the play. And that's the second out. Second base, 4-3. 2 away. 2 quick outs here in the 7th inning. And here comes T.Davis, playing for the Chicago White Sox of 1968. He played for the Dodgers in '64. He's 0 for 2 in the game. Koufax looks in and gets a sign by Roseboro. And he drops a 2-3 on him from the left side. That's popped up to the left side. Third baseman Warhas is calling for it. And he's going to make the catch in foul territory. And that'll do it for the White Sox here in the 7th. We played 7. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers 4. Chicago White Sox nothing. We'll go to the 8th. We're going to the 8th. And Frank Howard, it's going to be Ken McMullen and Warhas here in the top of the 8th inning. Dodgers are leading it 4-0. You're watching Saturday Night at the Ballpark. Between the 64 Dodgers, 68 Chicago White Sox. This is a 1-0 bracket. Tommy-John and Sandy Koufax. And here comes the pitch by Tommy-John to Frank Howard. And he goes 5-10 on him. That's what Tommy-John wanted to do. Put it on his card. 5-10 from the right side. And that's a cold strike 3. And Frank Howard strikes out for the 2nd time. This time looking. And John has now 8 strikeouts in the ballgame. So with 1 out, here comes Ken McMullen. He laid down a perfect bunt to beat it out, causing bases loaded, and he is 2 for 3 in this game. So McMullen from the right side, Tommy-John, and he got a 2-7 on him from the left side. 2-7's ground ball to the left side. Aparicio is going to pick this one up, and he throws to first base, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 down. 2 away, and here comes John Warhas. 2 outs. Batting from the right side, he hit into 2 double plays. The crucial one was the 2-6-3 double play in the 6th inning. He also grounded into 6-4-3 in the 4th. Tommy-John looks in, and he delivers a 3-6 on him for 3-6, a high fly ball to center field. Berry moving in, and he taps his glove, and that's going to make the catch for the 3rd out here in the 8th. So we have played 7.5 innings here in Comiskey Park, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0 Dodgers. All right. It's going to be Ward, Berry, and Josephson here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Move this over a little bit. Okay. Bottom of the 8th. And we got Pete Ward leading it off from the left side. And let's see what Eddie Snakey wants to do here. Ward is 0 for 2 at 3rd base. And let's see, we got to get something started here. And all right, just looking at the cards, see who I'm going to bring in or what I'm going to do. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Ward is a weak from the left side, and lefty on lefty. So these lineups were made on Tommy John's second or third start, he has to be facing the left-hand batter on Baseball Reference, so that's how I do it. These are actual lineups for that day against the left-handed pitcher, so Tommy John. And Eddie Stanky had this lineup here in the season for Tommy John. So we're going to go pinch hitter. Who we bring it in? I saw Ken Boyer. I like his card, and Pete Ward's coming out. And let's see. Ward is number 5. And it's going to be Boyer. Pinch hitter. Might stay in the game, he may not. 271 hitter. 6 homers. And 41 RBIs. And that's Ken Boyer for you. Alright, so Ken Boyer is going to grab a bat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And it's going to be Boyer and Berry and Josephson. So let's see what happens here. Koufax gets assigned by Roseboro. The lefty looks in and delivers. And that's going to be a reroll. It's going to be a reroll for Ken Boyer, so if you don't see what's going on here. That's a 4. Okay. That is a 4. Alright, so we're going to start all over with Ken Boyer. And here comes the pitch from Sandy Koufax to Ken Boyer. And that's going to be a 3-10 from the left side. Oh, that's a hot and heavy column for Ken Boyer, but in between, a fly ball to left field, 311 would have been a diamond shot. That's a high fly ball to left field. Back goes Tommy Davis at the track, and he's going to make the catch for the first out here in the 8th inning, so 1 down. K.Berry, right-handed batter. He is 0 for 1, struck out his last time up, and he walked. Koufax looks in, and here comes the pitch. And it's a 4-11 from the right side. Vulnerable, wait a minute, 4-8 on the right side. That's a walk, and the Chicago White Sox got a base runner for the second time in this game. On the second walk given up by Koufax. So Berry's on. And here comes Dwayne Josephson. And I like what I see on the left side, even though he's a weak lefty. And they're going to hold Berry on. He's not going anywhere. 4 runs down, though. And Koufax is going to pitch from the stretch. Let's see what happens here. Josephson 0 for 2, grounded out to shortstop his last time up. Here comes a pitch by Koufax. And that's going to be a 2-3 from the left side. And that's popped up behind the plate. Roseboro going back near the screen. And he makes the catch for the second out. 2 away. And this is possibly history going to be made for the first time in a long time on my tabletop. McCullen will step in. He's weak righty. He is the second baseman, and we might go to the bench again. So let's see what happens. Let's see what we have here. Yep. Cullen's going to be lifted, and Bill Melton is going to come in and take a bat here. Do a little more homework. And your pinch hitter A. And let's see, Cullen's out. Pinch hitter. It's going to be, Cullen is number 8. Melton. Melton. It goes 266. 2 homers. 16 RBIs. Pinch hitter. B. All right, so we have, what do we have? We got a runner on first. There are 2 outs. And Bill Melton is the batter. He's a right-handed batter. Melton batted 266, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. Here comes the pitch by S.Koufax. And, oh, we got a hanger. And we got a 3-7 from the left side. And that's a cold strike, swing and a miss. And he strikes out. So S.Koufax picks up number 5. And we completed 8 here in Comiskey Park. No runs, no hits. There was a man left on. And we played 8. It is the Chicago White Sox of 68-0, the 64 Dodgers 4. We will go to the top of the 9th inning. Oh boy. Frankie S., you there? No. Frankie S. is not here, so I want him to see possibly history being made on the tabletop. Okay, we're going to go with Johnny Roseboro, Willie Davis, and S.Koufax here in the top of the 9th inning. Dodgers are leading it 4-0. You're watching Saturday night at the ballpark, the under 2 ERA tournament. You're watching the 1-0 bracket between Tommy John and S.Koufax. It's a 4-0 Dodger lead. We go to the top of the 9th inning, and Roseboro doubled his last time up, 1 for 3. The pitch by Tommy John goes 1-5 from the left side, and that's a swing and a miss, and Roseboro goes down swinging, and that's the 9th strikeout for Tommy John. John only had 5 strikeouts his first outing in this tournament. And here comes Willie Davis. Willie Davis is 0 for 3 in the game. Batting from the left side, lefty on lefty. And the pitch by Tommy John. And that's going to go 1-5 on him from the left side, and that's going to be trouble. That's going to be a base hit, possibly extra bases, 17, and it's nicely cut off by the center fielder, Berry. He'll hold Davis to a single on a wide turn. So that's another Dodger hit here. 1 out. So Davis is on. Koufax is going to be the batter. And let's see if Davis, I don't want to do that. Turn it around. He's an 18. 18, he's going to get a -1, 1 to 17 on a 3 to 6. So let's see if he can get the jump. Dodgers tonight, they have, I think, 3 stolen bases in this game. Wills, Davis, Tommy Davis, and Willie Davis. And Willie Davis is going to have a second opportunity here. 3 through 6 off of 17. Let's see if he can get the jump. And it's a 7, and he's not going to get it. So he does not get the jump. It's the second time for Willie Davis, but he went on the back number. So let's see. Back numbers are 15 minus the 4 is a 1 to 11 plus 1 is 1 to 12. He's going to go on that 12. Tommy Davis. Here comes the throw down by Dwayne Josephson. And it's a 5, and it gets the base, so he swipes it. Second stolen base for Tommy Davis. And let's see, Koufax going to swing a bat here. He's in scoring position now. He has to land this thing on Tommy John's card from the right side. So Koufax is going to swing away. He driven the ball to right field. And here comes the pitch. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Oh, shit. He struck out single. I gotta make changes here, damn it. Hold on. My God. My bad. No harm done. It was a single, and all right, so let's see. I need a third baseman. I think Boya is a third baseman, and let me see. He's a 447, so he's going to third. Third base, and the other guy was the second baseman, and Melton is not a second baseman, I do not believe. No, he's not. So I need a second baseman. We're going to bring in second baseman is going to be Sandy Alomar. Sandy Alomar is going to come in and play second base on number 8. Thank God I caught that. 253. 253, no homers, and 12 RBIs. He's going to play second base. Sandy Alomar. He's in the bat. He made the last out, right? Melton made the last out, yeah. So there we go. All right, so no harm done. So we got everybody in place. Right, okay. So, again, runner on first base, stolen base, second base. There comes Koufax. He's going to swing away here, hoping to get it landed on Tommy John's card. And he does, 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a called strike 3, so Koufax goes down on strikes. Tommy John picks up 10 in this game, 2 away. When a runner on second base, Maury Wills is going to step to the plate. Maury's 0 for 3. Flew out to center his last time up. Switch hitter, batting from the right side. Tommy John looks in, gets the side, and delivers a 5-6 on him. From the right side, 5-6, and that's going to drive in a run. 1-11 is a double. That's a base hit. Center fielder Berry's going to cut it off nicely. Davis will come in, and Maury Wills will pick up a base hit and an RBI. And those stolen bases did come in handy tonight, that's for sure. Davis scores on Maury Wills' 6. And now the Dodgers lead at 5-0. With 2 outs, they get another run in. And the only thing that we're looking forward to is the 9th inning with Sandy Koufax on the bump. If you joined us late, you will see what's going on here. Gilliard, singles last time up, 1 for 4 in the game. Tommy John, let me see, 2 hits here in the 9th inning, nothing in the 8th. He has 2 more to go fatigued, and he's not there yet. The pitch with 2 outs here, 2-6, left side, ground ball to the left side, picked up by Aparicio. Aparicio goes to first base, and that'll do it. But the Dodgers do pick up a run with 2 outs here in the 9th inning on 2 hits. They leave a man. We played 8.5 here at Comiskey Park. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers 5, the Chicago White Sox nothing. And we're going to make some changes for the Dodgers now, and we'll be right back. Oh God. You see now. Bottom of the ninth. Dodgers pick up a run. On 2 hits. They leave 1. Well, that's the White Sox, damn it. They'll leave nobody. Okay, so Dodgers going defensively here. Alright, so we're going to do this. Frank Howard, you're going. I need a right fielder. And I'm going to go with, let me see, I got the wrong side. Yeah, wrong side, hold on. Wrong side. Alright, so we're going to go with T.Davis. Because he's a forward left fielder, so you're out, Tommy. And we're gonna go with Parker going to right, maybe. And Wally Moon. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, let's check the outfielders. Let's see. T.Davis. He's a 4. Frank Howard's a 4. Willie Davis is a 2. Gilliam's a 4. So we're going to have 1. Let me see. Who am I going to take out here? T.Davis is a 4-6. Howard is a 4-6. Outfielders don't make those errors, but I need to cut down that 1 to 11 on the range, just in case. So I'm gonna go with T.Davis coming out. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. We're gonna go for the pitch hitter, righty, and a righty, and more than likely that's gonna be a righty. So we will go with Wes Parker in left field for T.Davis. T.Davis is out. T.Davis is out. Defense. And then we have number 3, Parker. And he's going to left field. Left field, and he is at 211. E211. All right, let's see, batted 257. 257, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. It's not necessarily important right now, but he's in there. Okay, and we have no right fielder, even though Parker could play left and right. I have no defensive outfielders on this team. Everybody's a 4. So we're going to leave Frank Howard in. And that'll do it for now. So Koufax back on the bump. T.John is done. So Tommy goes 9 innings, 10 strikeouts. Let me see how many hits he gave up. I got 8 unofficially, 8. No, how many did he walk? He walked 1, 2. 2 walks. And he gave up 5 runs. We'll check that later. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for him. Sandy Man is waiting for another batter. We're going to look at the righties now. And I'm going to go with Buddy Bradford coming off the bench and batting for Sandy Koufax. So Koufax is done here in the 9th. Pinch hitter. Number 9. Bradford. Bradford, the year of 1968, batted .217, 5 homers, 24 RBIs, pinch hitter, C. And that's all we have, so that would do it. Sandy Koufax juggling his leg, and we are about to get going because we have a possible. Okay, so Koufax here in the 9th inning. And this will do it. 9th inning here in Comiskey Parks. And let's get it done. Buddy Bradford will step in. He's a right-handed batter. He's pinch hitting for Tommy John. Tommy John goes 9 innings, giving up 5 runs. Koufax, no runs. And 2 walks only given up in the game. The lefty looks in and gets the sign by Roseboro. And he delivers a 6-6 from the right side. Fly ball to right field. Frank Howard coming over, and he makes the catch for the first out here in the 9th inning. 1 down, 2 to go. Walt Williams will stand in. He's 0 for 3 in the ball game. He's a right-handed batter. Koufax looks in. Johnny Roseboro goes halfway out to the mound. Now he's marching back behind the plate. Koufax looks in, gets the sign by Roseboro. Walt Williams flew out to right, popped up the short his last time up. Here comes the pitch from the lefty. And that's going to be a 1-7 ground ball to the right side, picked up by Gilliam. He flies to first base. There is 2 away. We are 1 out away. For this game to end, we got 2 down, and Luis Aparicio is going to step to the plate. He's 0 for 3. He flew out to right field his last time up. As you can see how nervous I am right now. Koufax looks in, gets the sign. Aparicio waiting for the pitch. The lefty delivers. And that's a 2. That's a 2-4. And that's going to be a base hit into center field. And he breaks up the no-hitter here in the 9th inning. Louis Aparicio goes 2-4 on Sandy Koufax. 26 up. I can't really say that because there was 2 walks. 28 up. The 29th batter delivers the base hit. The first hit of the game here in the 9th inning. Tom McGraw stepped in. I only had 1. Only 1 I only had. That was a long time ago. Freddie Norman got it for me for the Cincinnati Reds. I did a replay of the Pittsburgh Pirates and Cincinnati Reds playoff game. I can't even remember the year, but anyway, I think it was 75. 75, Freddie Norman got it for me. Anyway, Sandy Koufax goes 8 2/3 without giving up a hit. And he loses it on a 2-4 to Luis Aparicio. Koufax delivers. And And that's going to be a 3-5 from the left side, ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Gilliam. He'll go to first base and the ball game is over. And that's it. It's a one-hit shutout for Sandy Koufax here in Comiskey Park. One hit and one base runner. And that's it. It's a 5-0 Dodger win. Los Angeles Dodgers are 64, and Sandy Koufax will go to the 2-0 bracket. Tommy John is heading for the 1-1 bracket, still alive. And that's the way this one ends. 5-0 in favor of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Don Drysdale gives Sandy a big hug, and they're going into the locker rooms now. And that's it. 5-0 is your score. I'll do the wrap in just a minute. Too bad. All right, I'll get your card ready for the next game. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta come out. Disappointed. Ah, boy. Okay. Ah, shit. Go white out. All right, 5 runs, no runs. 18 straight innings for Sandy Koufax without giving up a run. The Dodgers had, let's see, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. 9 hits. Check for errors. There was no errors. No errors for the White Sox. White Sox, 1 hit. Of course, it 1 hit. There's nothing much to look at. They did make an error. And checking for the second error. No checking errors. And there's your line score. 5-0 for the Dodgers here in Comiskey Park. 2-4 roll from the left side on Sandy, from Sandy Koufax. Delivered a base hit by Luis Aparicio. So at least Aparicio did it, you know. Anyway, we go 5 runs. None for the White Sox. 1 hit, 9 errors, 1 error, no errors. Koufax, he goes 9. Gives up 1 hit, a pair of walks. I think he had less than 5 strikeouts, maybe 4. Well, 5. 5 strikeouts tonight. Runs, nothing. And so that's it. This is another presentation of Saturday night at the ballpark. It's the under 2 tournament. Tonight you were watching the 1-0 bracket between Tommy John and Sandy Koufax. Koufax comes out on top on Tommy John, 5-0. Next week, we're going to have an 0-1 bracket between Pedro Martinez of 97 and 1994 Greg Maddux, both Cy Young Award winners in those seasons. Okay, until the next time, I want to thank you for joining me, whoever did join me. There wasn't much participation in tonight's game. But other than that, maybe there'll be more next week. But if you like it, please give a like. If you're new, and please subscribe. Until next week, everybody please be safe. And I'll see you the next time.